there, I'm Suzannah, and we're going to tap together today to really help us reconnect with our sensual selves. So that's those parts of us that really experiences life through our senses, whether that be touch, smell, taste, sound or sight. So it's okay if perhaps you felt like you're a bit distant from your sensuality, or it feels a bit foreign, or maybe even just a little bit uncomfortable. That's okay. Through the tapping and affirmations today, we're going to gently invite those sensual parts of ourselves to just soften and awaken. Okay, so let's begin then with a nice deep breath in through the nose. Nice grounding breath coming into this space, and then exhaling when you're ready. And just softening a little bit on the exhale and letting go. And then when you're ready, tapping on the side of the hand, repeating after me either in your mind or out loud. Even though I'm not fully connected to my sensuality right now, I honour where I am with love and patience. Even though I felt kind of disconnected from my pleasure and my senses, I choose to open up to my body's wisdom. Even though it's not always easy to feel sensual in my body, I deeply and completely love, honour and accept myself, or I'm learning to. Eyebrow point. I feel a little bit detached from my sensuality. Side of the eye, like my mind and body are these two separate entities. Under the eye, maybe I've learned to ignore my body when it's talking to me, my body's whispers. Or maybe my senses have been in kind of overload, and that's quietened or closed some of them off. Under the nose, I know there's more available to me. Chin point, more softness, more aliveness, more sensation. Collarbone points, and I know my body holds so much wisdom. Under the arm, and I'm willing to gently try and reconnect with myself. Top of the head, I give myself permission to feel without judgment or shame. Eyebrow points. What if I could just be here right now in my skin, open to my senses and my sensuality. Side of the eye. What if I could just trust the pleasure of this moment? Under the eye, a soft breath. My fingertips on my skin. And we're going to be tuning in a bit more to this in another round, in a future round. Under the nose, I can begin with something simple and small when it comes to that reconnection. Chin point, sensuality doesn't have to be this like big dramatic thing. It can be quiet and subtle, natural. Collarbone, I breathe into this soft reawakening. So take a gentle breath here. This gentle, soft reawakening. Under the arm, I'm allowed to feel sensual in my mind and in my body. Top of the head, and I invite my senses to come alive. So just opening a little here, inviting that aliveness. eyebrow point. I notice the colours, the textures, the sounds around me. So just tuning in a little bit here now to perhaps what you're seeing around you, what you're hearing, my voice, maybe something else. Your fingertips just tapping softly on your warm skin. Side of the eye, I savour what brings me joy, whether that's touch or taste or connection. What brings you joy? Under the eye, I allow myself to feel deliciously present, here now. Under the nose, there's so much beauty in my sensual self. It's there, it's within you. Chin points, I'm worthy of feeling alive, embodied, free. Collarbone, and I nurture this connection with love and curiosity. So we're going to pause here for a moment. So I'd like you to stop tapping and just gently place your hands over your womb space or sacral area. So just kind of underneath your tummy. If it feels safe to do so, you can close your eyes. If not, just soften your gaze. Just really putting a little tiny bit of pressure on that area, just underneath your belly button, kind of bladder area. And now take a nice breath and really feel into this area. Just noticing any sensations, any warmth, any tingles or stillness. And now just think about things that really awaken your sensuality. So that could be a feeling of maybe fabric just brushing against your skin, like when silk just glides across your skin, like your arms. You can imagine it that if you want to. Or kind of comforting weight of a nice heavy blanket that kind of really wraps you up in warmth. So just let yourself, just thinking about those sensations of textures on your skin. And if you had a nice drape of silk fabric that just kind of runs across your arm, how that feels, the way your body softens into it. Just thinking about the feeling of that. Or maybe thinking about something that you could let you taste, something really decadent, like some really nice rich dark chocolate that just melts really slowly on your tongue. Or maybe a nice sip of really rich deep coffee or tea that lingers kind of after you've had that sip. Just remembering the way that flavour really dances in your mouth. Maybe the way your body responds as well to taste. Maybe have like a little shudder or a real softening. Or maybe thinking about the breeze. How when you step outside and it's a breezy day, how it can feel really refreshing and cool. It kind of whispers across your skin. Maybe lifts up the hairs on your arms. And how that air or wind just really makes you feel alive and present, almost part of the natural world, part of nature. Almost like the air or the wind is kind of really touching you with care and presence. Or maybe thinking about music, the pleasure of sound. That low pulse of a bass line that you really feel deep in your stomach. Doof, doof, doof. Or a soulful voice that really stirs up something deep within you. Or maybe it's a tune or a melody that kind of wraps itself around your body. It makes you want to sway your hips, move your chest, reminding you that you are actually rhythm. You are sensation, you are movement. You embody all of these senses within you. So just let all those sensations kind of awaken and blossom a little bit. bringing in those textures, those feelings, the breath, the warmth. And just let them fill your body gently. Let them live in your body. Where are these sensations living within you? Where are you feeling them? Maybe you're feeling them in that sacral space that you're holding right now. Maybe you're feeling them in your chest or your heart. Maybe they're living in your mind. So just remind yourself now that you are a sensual being. Like, all of these sensations are coming from you. Okay, so just hold them safely and know that you can tune into this awakened senses and this kind of sense of sensuality anytime you want to. Okay, well done. So just open your eyes, have a little breath here. Well done. So tapping under the arm, I embrace the full spectrum of my sensuality. Top of the head, I'm here right now in this moment and it's enough. Eyebrow point, I honour my sensuality. Side of the eye, I welcome it to grow every day, to be awakened every day. Under the eye, I deserve to feel connected and alive, awakened, to feel those stirrings within me. Under the nose, and sensuality is my birthright. Chin point, I'm ready to receive more pleasure, more presence. Collarbone, I celebrate my body and everything it experiences. Under the arm, I'm sensual and I'm sacred and I'm enough. Top of the head, and I carry this embodied sensual connection within me always. Say that one again. I carry this embodied sensual connection within me always. Okay, stop tapping there. Let's take a nice breath in. And exhale it all out. Let all that settle for a moment. Beautiful work. Remember, your sensuality isn't something you need to chase. It's already within you. It's waiting patiently for you to pay attention to it. So be really soft with yourself, be curious and be present, because you are absolute sensuality embodied. Thank you so much for tapping with me today. Take care of yourself.